Well, it's not just bank stocks moving a lot this morning. Tesla's share price was down nearly 7% ahead of today's market open after a much-hyped event in California from the world's richest man. Elon Musk, the boss of Tesla, showcased a long-promised robotaxi. It comes with 2 gull-wing doors, no steering wheel or pedals. He says production will start in 2026, but he does always tend to be a bit optimistic about timeframes. This event itself was much delayed. He also showed off a robo-van, a self-driving van capable of carrying 20 people. And then, of course, there were the humanoid robots. Lots of robots who did, of course, do some dancing. Well, joining me now from Chicago is Seth Goldstein, who is chair of the EV committee at Morningstar. Great to see you. Seth, this event was highly anticipated. Did it deliver?
Well, we see the market was skeptical of what we heard last night. I think investors were hoping to get more details on what Tesla's actual plans were. But in my mind, they signaled a big step forward by planning to launch the full self-driving unsupervised version in California and Texas next year. The ultimate timeline for Tesla to get to where they are today, where the autonomous driving software still needs the driver to be alert and paying attention to the robotaxi, ultimately requires first they get to the FSD unsupervised version. And so I think they are making progress, but ultimately we're still years away from any robotaxi production. And I think that's why the stock is selling off today.
So it's the timeline, not the technology.
Yes, well, with a more delayed timeline, I think that leads to more uncertainty over will the technology work. Tesla is taking the first step in the right direction, but ultimately they still have to prove that the full self-driving tech can work and that it can be safe on streets. And we have seen other autonomous driving vehicles enter a market like California and ultimately have to take a step back or pause vehicles in service due to operational issues. And so we'll see what happens next year with the rollout. I think it's a positive sign, but still a lot remains to be seen and a lot of uncertainty.
Seth, zooming out for a second, obviously those are some of the challenges, but why is this so significant? Explain to our viewers why this is such a big moment.
Well, if Tesla can solve autonomy and launch a robotaxi with 0 pedals, 0 steering wheel, then we do have the car of the future where a driver or a passenger in the vehicle can relax or do whatever they want to, and the vehicle can fully drive itself. That is Tesla's vision for the future. That's what they're aiming to solve. And if they're the first ones to be able to offer a fully level 5 autonomous vehicle, then that puts us one step closer to a much different future of transportation. They're making progress, but still a lot remains to be seen if they can get there.
Seth Goldstein, we're going to have to leave it there. We didn't even get to talk about those dancing robots.